Hello!
Hi, Becky. How excited are you to answer some questions today?
I am so excited. Why don't you come on in? I know it's cold outside.
Thanks for having us in your new home. How has it been like living here?
Oh, it's been amazing. We've loved it so much.
Did you like the process of buying and selling a house?
I really liked looking at houses and touring homes, but the actual process of buying and selling, not that much fun.
Ugh. Do you think you'll eventually move back to the city?
I mean, I never say never, but probably not.
Okay, I hear ya. What's the room you're looking forward to decorating the most?
Oh, that would be our main bedroom downstairs.
Nice. What's the most ambitious project you have planned for your new home?
Oh, I mean, that would be the bathroom that's in the main bedroom downstairs. It needs so much help.
I get ya. What time do you usually wake up?
Like 7 a.m.
Hey, is the pool table completed?
Actually, let me show you. It is completed and we've been having so much fun with it.
It looks amazing. Do you want to show me your best shot?
Yes, I do. Okay, watch this.
Nice.
I mean, I just got it on Wednesday, so give me some time to work on it.
What's your favorite piece of furniture?
Oh, that would be these vintage IKEA cabinets that I thrifted off Marketplace.
So you seem like a pro at finding great marketplace finds. What's your top tip?
Probably to check often and check all the time because there's new stuff listed every day and the good stuff goes fast.
You must have a major thrifting regret. What's something you should have snagged, but you didn't?
Oh, there was this glass mid-century modern bowl I saw at the thrift store one time and I didn't get it for whatever reason and I still think about it to this day.
Okay, mid-century modern or 70s?
Oh, that's so hard. I don't know how, I literally can't pick. They're both my favorite.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you care if someone, a guest for example, says your interior design doesn't match their taste at all?
No, not at all. I think that good design and design that's personal to you shouldn't be appealing to everybody.
That's fair. Hey, would you ever install another fireplace in your home?
I mean, I might.
Recommend me a book.
This one.
Very nice. So what's a movie or series with the best interiors?
Probably anything by Wes Anderson.
What artist or band would you love to go to their concert?
Can it be anyone?
Yes.
I would love to see these guys again if that was possible.
Ideal celeb you want to design a space for?
Oh, that would be Kesha. This would be so much fun.
If you could be a decor item, what would you be?
Ooh, probably actually the Togo chair. I have one.
That video where your husband took over the camera to do some backyard projects was amazing. Do you think he'll ever have another cameo like that?
Oh, I mean, let's ask him.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, I'm doing 73 questions and people want to know, would you ever be in a YouTube video again like that fence video you did?
Yeah, I guess so, if I get the opportunity.
I'm sure it will.
Oh, and Austin, we have one more question for you. What's your advice for a healthy marriage?
Make her laugh.
That's a really good one. Okay, thank you so much for chatting with us and I'll see you later.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
How did you meet your hubby?
High school.
What's your favorite thing about him?
Probably his sense of humor, which is funny based off of his answer.
Is that 70s house your forever home?
I think so, although I would love the opportunity to actually design and build something from the ground up.
I feel like the past few years you've really grown into your style. How do you find your style so well and make everything cohesive?
I would say don't be afraid to try out lots of different things. It takes a while to find what you really like and see what sticks. It took me a while to come to this style that I love so much.
Considering your love for DIY, do you consider yourself a good cook?
No, not at all.
If you were a nut, what nut would you be?
What an odd question. A cashew.
Okay. Can you give us a sneak peek of any future projects for the house?
I mean, there might be something going on over here right now.
What is the one thing you couldn't live without?
Oh, that would be Danny.
Aw, how old is Danny, and will he have a new friend now that you have more space?
He's 5 years old and no plans as of yet, but again, never say never. I do love dogs. Danny, do you want to go for a walk? Do you guys want to go for a walk?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, let's go.
So, Becky, why did you decide to move?
So that we could get this. I mean, it's so beautiful up here.
It really is. If it wasn't here, though, where would you live in the whole world and why?
Probably somewhere with a warmer climate because I do not love the winter and the cold, but it wouldn't be forever because I do love being in Canada so much.
What's your dream vacation?
Probably to take a van and road trip all the way down to South America.
What about here, though? What's your favorite hidden gem in Ontario?
There's this place in Northern Ontario called Paradise Lagoon. It's pretty tricky to access, but I visited there last summer. It's so gorgeous. It's like the secluded waterfall. There's a TikTok all about it. It's beautiful.
Who are some of your favorite YouTubers?
Well, speaking of taking a van, doing van life, there is someone I've been loving recently. Her name is Hannah Lee Duggan, and you should definitely check her out.
What do you and your closest friends have in common?
I like to think that we're all easygoing and laid back people.
Nice. And what's been the hardest year of your life?
2011.
Do you think life happens to you, or do you control life?
Well, of course there's going to be things that happen to you that are out of your control, but I do think how you respond to things is in your control. So in a way, you control life.
I like that. If you could, would you go forward or back in time?
I would definitely go back. I would say never go forward because you don't want to know.
What's your Myers-Briggs personality?
ENFP.
Okay. Are you satisfied with the workplace now, or do you think you can still perfect it?
I actually haven't been there in a few days, so I say that we go check it out together and I can let you know.
Awesome. Let's go.
All right.
Is there a new area of DIY you'd like to explore more?
I think getting the opportunity to weld something would be so cool.
And where do you take design inspiration from the most?
I really love Pinterest. I find that like Instagram or even TikTok, you just get kind of a curated look at what's trending right now. But on Pinterest, you can find truly anything, especially if you go deep. Like there's all sorts of ideas on there.
What's your favorite video that you've created?
Oh, that would definitely be the DIY robot bar cart. I love that project. And we are actually here at the office.
Nice, I'm excited. If you could change anything about your YouTube journey / starting and growing TSG, would you?
No, I wouldn't, because all the things that happened, all the choices that we made brought us to where we are today.
And how is it being a boss to a team of people?
Well, I love our team, like I love everybody, but I do think that sometimes being a boss to people while still also being the creative person is a little bit tricky at times.
What did you study in school?
Film production.
Nice. What career or job would you have if you weren't part of the TheSorryGirls?
I always think it'd be really fun to work at like a national park doing something in like wilderness or wildlife protection.
I like that. And when you were younger, did you ever envision having the kind of career you have now?
Yes and no. I always thought I might go into the film world in some sense, but I never imagined being the person in front of the camera, so this is a little bit different for me.
I like that. And how do you take your coffee?
Well, I usually put cream and sugar in it, but honestly, half the time I cheat with these pre-made creamers because it's just so much easier.
So you and Kelsey have different styles. Does that make things harder in big makeovers?
I actually think it makes it better because we get to bring two unique perspectives together to make one really great space.
How would you describe Kelsey's design style?
Athena Calderon-esque, but I don't know how she'd feel about that answer.
Was Kelsey honest about everything in her 73 questions video?
I think so.
Are you sponsored by IKEA?
We have been in the past. Currently we are not. Hit me up, IKEA. I love you.
What are some reasons that you said no to a brand deal?
Two of the most common ones are probably the timeline just doesn't work out or the ethics of the company just don't align with us.
When did you know or realize the TSG made it big in the DIY world?
Probably when we got asked to DIY in the middle of Times Square in New York with Good Morning America. I still cannot believe that happened.
What do you do to overcome procrastination?
I just move on to the next thing on my to-do list if one thing isn't vibing with me. Productivity is productivity, really.
How do you handle interruptions and deadlines?
Oh, not very well.
Favorite tool?
Let me show you.
So what is a project that's on your DIY dream list?
Ooh, the Bixby console table by CB2. It is gorgeous. Look it up. I want to figure out how to make that.
Can you tell us a dirty production secret?
Often, we will wear the same outfit for several days in a row and try and pretend it was all the same day. It can be literally dirty sometimes. Oh, the circle saw. This is my favorite tool. You can do almost everything with this.
What's the easiest tool for beginners?
Oh, a power sander. This was actually my first power tool that I ever bought. It's not intimidating to use at all, and you can do so many things with this. Sanding is so easy with this.
Nice gear. What happened to the podcast?
Honestly, I think we just ran out of topics we were excited to talk about. Other projects came up that got more exciting. I mean, it could always come back though. Let me know.
And what's a DIY project you always call a professional for?
An electrician. Unless it's anything more than swapping out a light on the ceiling, call an electrician because it can literally be dangerous if you don't.
A DIY that you didn't love?
Actually, this lime wash wall, it turned out way more purple than I wanted it to. C'est la vie.
Would you dare to build your own sofa? I think you're skilled enough to pull it off.
Oh, thank you. And yes, that sounds like a lot of fun.
How do you deal with failures and how do you keep going?
I think there's always something that you can learn, even in a failure, and I do think that just makes you stronger for next time.
Are you sick of me yet?
No, but actually I do have a meeting to take, so I will have to kick you out. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for coming. Bye.
If you could decorate the home of any celebrity, who would it be?
Probably Zendaya. Call me.
How did you come up with your branding?
We just sat down as a team and went over color palettes that we were really liking. We just wanted something that was modern and fun and mature and just really represented who we are today.
How much money do you make?